Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Muffin or Muffin Cooking. What's the name of the show? Muffin's Cooking Club. That's what it is. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been kind of caught up with like work and stuff, but we're back and we're kind of do it consistent. And I have a couple of episodes I haven't posted onto the YouTube channel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna post probably like 2 a week until we're caught up. One that is gonna actually be from that week, and then one that is from previous week, just to get all the videos out. And then once we're caught up, we'll just be doing one a week. Today we're doing lasagna, so I hope people enjoy lasagna. We're following a video by Binging with Babish. It's one of his basics, and I think it's out of his cookbook as well. I don't have the cookbook, but we're going to follow the video that he made and try and make some good lasagna. 2 alterations, might be a little upset. One is we're using gluten-free pasta, pre-made, because that's what my mom can eat. She can't eat gluten. And then instead of using Parmesan, we're using Pecorino Romano from Kroger. We are using low moisture mozzarella though, so it should be fine. I think it's like super simple to start out. You just start out with like making the sauce. The sauce has to cook for a long time, or for like an hour. We're just gonna get that prepped up. Start off with dicing a tomato. Not a tomato, it's an onion, dude. Oh, I'm cooked, bro. It's so bad. I have fresh basil, but this was all I was able to salvage from the plant. The plant like molded since I bought it, so that kind of sucked. But I mean, you don't need that much basil, right? It should be fine. The way I cut an onion, I think I watched this from Adam Ragusia, is cutting into strips, top down. Not all the way through to the back of the onion, but almost there. I think this is like an easy variation of how like restaurants do it or something like that. I don't remember exactly how restaurants do it. And I think you can do a couple of horizontal slices. But this feels so extra. Yeah, this is a waste of time. And then you just roll. And you got like a bunch of diced onion, dude. So that's some diced onion. Just to verify, I think we use a whole onion. He doesn't have a recipe that's not the book, so I'm following the video. Okay, it's 1/4 of an onion, so this is like, that was like half an onion, so that's 1/4. And that's just gonna go in the saucepan. I've become a big enjoyer of wooden spoons ever since I got myself my non-stick. We're gonna let those brown. I think we can throw the garlic in there just whole. It's gonna be garlic. Then a bit of tomato paste. Then we're gonna put the whole tomatoes in there. Whole peeled tomatoes. San Marzano is like what everyone says is the best freaking tomatoes on the planet. This looks like puree. That's actually so weird. I guess there's tomatoes in there. It'd be weird if I bought a jar of tomatoes and there was no tomatoes in there. Just letting those onions brown a bit. And then some tomato paste. I've been using these like little squeeze things of tomato paste. I find that when I get like a jar, you have to like throw it away because how are you going to contain that? But these are pretty nice. You don't get a super precise measurement, but you don't really need it to be that precise. Yeah, just letting that get a little fragrant, and then we're putting in the crushed tomatoes. Or not, the peeled tomatoes. There's like leafy bits in here, man. Oh, they put basil leaf in there. Okay. So that comes with basil leaf. That threw me off. I was like, wait, why are there leaves? Just crush up those tomatoes a little bit. So they're all bursted a bit. Probably a wooden spoon is not the best instrument for this, but this is a non-stick pan, and everything we have is metal, so just doing the best we can. We're going to be blending them up in immersion blender later. So I'm not too stressed about it, as long as it's not like only the outside's getting cooked. The basil is going to go in there. And we're going to bring it up actually to a simmer. That's going to be our sauce. We're going to let that cook for like an hour. Like 45 minutes to an hour. Adding a little bit of water as necessary, seems. Next thing's pretty much going to be the bechamel, which I'm kind of a little scared to make because the last time I kind of fucked it up. So, bechamel is supposed to be like a creamy sauce we're using to replace what's commonly like feta or ricotta in lasagna. I don't like either of those. I think they're terrible cheeses that I don't know. I just hate them. So when I saw that this recipe used a bechamel instead, I thought that was amazing. I was so happy. Starts off with a whole stick of butter, and you just melt that down. And then we're going to put flour into it, and then we're going to put 4 cups of cold milk into it. Slowly whisked over a long period of time so that it fully incorporates and it doesn't turn into this grainy material. It's supposed to be a very smooth, very, like, consistent sauce. Not grainy at all. Oh, that actually smells so good, and we didn't even, like, season it that much. It's just like a couple leaves of basil. How much flour? Okay, so it's going to be about ½ cup of flour. Got that. These measuring cups fucking suck, by the way. I don't know whose idea it was to make a long measuring cup. I definitely don't know whose idea it was to buy it. Other than those two things, we're really just, we're making the roux, we're making the sauce, we're going to have to ground some turkey. Try and get that real thin down. That's probably going to be after this sauce is done. And then we're also going to grate this cheese. And that's kind of it. It's actually crazy simple. Lasagna, crazy simple. Clean up as you go. I'm going to start moving all my stuff that I'm not using anymore. Start putting it away. If you're not using it, why is it out? You know what I mean? I've got a rubber whisk, but I don't know if this is going to do it. This doesn't feel right. I don't know where this came from or why it exists, but we have this one metal pot that looks like it's freaking from Judge Dredd's universe for some reason. Like you would, I don't know, military people would use. I don't know what's up with it. But then it should just work with a metal whisk, right? Like this should be fine. Now we don't have to worry about like getting mercury in our food. All right, we're starting the bechamel, okay? Nobody fact checks for me, I don't think, but this is just 4 cups. It's 1 quart, which is 4 cups, right? Okay. This looks like glaze almost. Homie balling out of control buying the smaller bottle of milk. This bottle, the ones that have the stuff on it, doesn't go bad as quickly. If you are wasting a lot of milk because it goes bad, get ones that have the opaque outside. They don't go bad. I use so little milk. This lasts like, I don't know, several weeks. It's so much longer. Yeah, apparently one of the things that makes milk go bad is light. Light affects it. Why? Couldn't tell you. Alright, slowly but surely. It really becomes more of a paste when you start adding the milk. That's so weird. Maybe it's just like the more fat or something? That's so weird. It's like thicker. I wish I had like a cameraman to show you. It's like mashed potatoes, bro. What the fuck? Maybe it's too hot? I don't know. What is happening? This is not a bechamel. This is mashed potatoes. Oh no. Holy shit, my arm hurts. Woo! I almost don't need to work out today. I think I've done about like half of the milk. Y'all ever like swapped arms and then like you like fundamentally can't function? Kind of like riding with your other arm. Alright, it's all in there. And that is not grainy at all. I'll tell you what, whatever this muscle is, it's gonna hate me tomorrow. All right, it says bring it up to a simmer and then reduce heat. So. Oh, that sauce is coming together nice. Very nice. I'm actually very happy with how this is going so far. I think we did the bechamel fine. I think we did a good job. What you need is an apron, boss. You know what? Next upgrades, an apron and measuring cups. Definitely, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of milk, so it probably doesn't have that much temperature. I mean, it probably takes a lot of like energy to really raise in temperature. It's just so much liquid, but I don't know if you can. You probably can't break a bechamel. That's probably not a thing, right? Other than putting in the milk too quickly. This man said at least 3 tablespoons of salt. I don't know how much a tablespoon is, so I'm just gonna put some salt in there. Probably a little bit more. They said pepper. Well, it's supposed to be white pepper. I don't have white pepper. We're not that kind of bougie. So we're just going to do salt and pepper. He also said nutmeg. I'm not doing nutmeg. Now he mentions taking it off heat, and then you put it in like a container, and you let it cool with like saran wrap touching the top so it doesn't create a skin. That's such a weird smell. It smells so, like, unique. I'm gonna let it lose most of its temp, because I don't want, like, water to accumulate on the surface. That seems weird. I'm actually proud of myself. This came out really good. I did not fuck it up. Now, he used Italian sausage. My mom can't eat beef or pork, so that's another significant deviation I'm making. Just a pound of turkey poop. Let that start to get some color on it. I am going to season it with some salt and pepper now, or at least salt. I feel like when like ground meat cooks with salt in it, it just comes out so much better. I'm taking our tomato sauce, and it's a little chunkier than, ow, a little chunkier than I like it. Ow. And it's splashing all over me. So we're just gonna blitz it a bit. Time for the big guns. Time for... Oh, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. I'll be honest, I don't think this thing does anything. I think mine sucks. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. It's fun, dude. Okay, that looks so much better. I mean, there's still big chunks of, like, garlic in there, but it's fine. Now, this is half a pound of low moisture mozzarella. Not my favorite cheese. I don't mind it too much. I don't have anything against mozzarella. It's a great, like, pizza cheese, is my understanding. But definitely, I'm not a fan of, like, fresh mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella is, like, rip, dude. Fresh mozzarella with tomato and olive oil is my favorite. No balsamic vinegar. You just eat it like that? That's crazy. I don't eat, like, cheese. I don't like eat like a piece of cheese. I like cheese on stuff or in stuff, but as like a thing, as like a main body of the food. Like the closest you'll get to me eating like straight up cheese is mac and cheese. String cheese? I stopped eating that in like middle school. I can't stand it. Cheez-Its? Nope. Though, admittedly, in college I was a big fan of the white cheddar like waved Cheez-Its. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I eat an 8-ounce block straight up when I feel like it. My cousin's like that. He'll just get like a block of cheese and just gnaw on it like a rat. I'm like, what the hell is happening? What am I witnessing? Alright, that's our mozzarella pile. We still have to do the pecorino. This is going to be easier to shred than the mozzarella. Pecorino smells so good, dude. Oven's ready, which means we can pretty much assemble once this is done. My right arm is going to be so jacked, dude. Anything? Not literally anything. I'll do a lot, but... Actually, no, I think compared to most people, I would not do that much. To me, I would consider it a lot, but I think most people would be like, wow, you're kind of a pussy. That's so much cheese, which is crazy, because I didn't even buy as much as he asked me to. Oh, I just threw my cheese grater in the trash. What is wrong with me, dude? Let's get it together, homie. Let's get it together. So now we're just doing assembly. We're going to go ahead and put the turkey in the sauce. Don't laugh, man. Don't. Actually, turkey smells so good, dude. This actually smells amazing. It's crazy how, like, cooking from home really makes you appreciate the ingredients you use. Now, I'm just using a spatula and probably the wooden spoon, actually. No, the spatula is flat. I'm going to use this. Just kind of layering it out. This is a wide pan, probably wider than I should be using for this recipe. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't think there's going to be too many layers to this lasagna. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to nestle our little pieces in. It's actually perfect because there's just like a tiny bit of overlap for 3 layers on this in this pan. A little bit of sauce. Oh wait, we got the bechamel, so it's fine. It's going to be fine, guys. We have so much bechamel to like fill the space where the not too much sauce is going to be. I probably should have doubled this, right? I should have doubled it. Look, it's the first time, okay? Not mixing them? Nah, you put them separately. Oh, it's fine. It's the recipe's fault. I like the way you're thinking. Never take credit. That bechamel actually tastes pretty good. It's got like a little bit of a buttery flavor, like a slightly. Okay, tell me this doesn't look amazing, okay? Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? I'm going to change the direction so that the lasagna has a bit more structure to it. Meat sauce layer and then besh on next layer. I don't think we have enough pasta to do that many layers. I'm going to be frank with you. That's a lot of layers you're talking about. This is going to be a very bechamel-y sauce. I mean, lasagna. This looks like there's no sauce at all. Are we even making a baked pasta? This guy gave me 20 ounces of tomatoes to work with. Chunky as hell. There's no sauce, dude. Where's the sauce? Do you see the sauce? This is a bechamel casserole. That's what it is. No sauce, no bitches. Okay, I don't like the way you're thinking. I think you're thinking on like the negative side. I'm gonna need some positivity right now. Can I get some "you did a good job" muffins in chat? That would really lift my spirits, I think. Just nice. You did a good job, Muffin. You did a fantastic job, Muffin. Thank you. I always knew I could count on you, Am. I'm so glad you think so. Alright, that's box 1. That means we're half done. You made a very good pizza. It's not a pizza. It's a lasagna. I promise it's lasagna, dude. Trust. Now, I know I haven't tasted it yet. We haven't gotten to that step. But I already can tell you. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Just making sure all the noodles get some, get a little bit of liquid on them. This guy said that he made the sauce this small because he likes his lasagna not that saucy. I don't think it's true. I think he got the measurements wrong and he's covering his ass. There's no way he did this on purpose. This is, it's not enough sauce to even pretend that someone did this on purpose. I guess I haven't been putting that much pecorino on. Look, it's so sad. Oh, it's so... Maybe we should have done the lower layer, had no tomato, and tomato just goes on top. Man, I'm worried that these noodles on top are not going to get, like, juice on them. You know what I mean? They're not going to be hydrated at all. Part of me actually just wants to take out the top layer of pasta. Is that crazy? These are just going to be hard. It's going to be bad. I think I'm just going to take them out. I feel like a psychopath, but... It's for the sake of the pasta, okay? It's for all our betterment. And now all that ooey goodness can just go onto the top layer and we'll get a thick layer of cheese. You know what? I think that looks like a pretty nice lasagna. All memes aside, I think it actually came out... It looks pretty good as of right now. I think I did a good job. I'm throwing these away, unfortunately. Alright, I'm just going to pop this in the oven for at least 30 minutes. Probably closer to 40. Dude, look at that. On the box? Is that just like a 2-layer lasagna? That's not lasagna, bro. That's like a pasta sandwich or something. Looks like a pizza to me. I don't think you know what a pizza is. That's what I'm saying. That's not what pizza looks like, dude. Now, that's going to take a minute to cook. And... frankly, I don't want to sit here and stand here for like 40 minutes to let it finish cooking and then spend 40 minutes waiting for it to rest. And I don't really want to force you guys to stay here either. So what's going to happen is I'm going to end stream and then I'm going to probably record the rest of it for a YouTube video. And I'll post a picture of it when it's done and I'll put that in the Discord. So if y'all want to see what it finishes look like, join the Discord if you're not already in there. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's nice to cook again. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. And, yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, back. And it is finished. I pulled it out of the oven. Couple of issues that like happened definitely in cooking. You can see that some of these parts really didn't get wet at all from like juices. Like I said, I was already like worried about this, but I didn't know what to do about it. Well, the edge is like fucked. But... we'll be able to, like, just cut around that. It's not too big of a deal. We're going to ignore that the piece that I have here is smaller than the piece that is taken from the actual thing. And here's kind of what it ends up like. It is not the tallest lasagna, but you know what? It's our lasagna. I personally think for my first time making a lasagna, not too shabby. Also, I think going with the bechamel was great. I'm not the hugest fan of feta or ricotta, and so I don't really even taste the bechamel too much, but every time I bite into it, there's like this little bit of creaminess, if you see that. Oh, look at that creaminess. Wish there was a bit more tomato. I should have doubled like the sauce recipe basically for this, but it's pretty good regardless. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys had fun if you made this at home. And I'll see you guys again next week. Later.